Why is she driving?
Why is she?
I'll explain. Uh, yeah. Hi. If you don't know who we're talking about one of the most problematic people on the internet, Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. That's probably why you clicked this video. So yeah, grab your snacks, grab your drink, give this a like, and a subscribe if you're not already. Hit the notification bell for whenever I post a new video, and let's just jump right into this because, oh dear, roll the intro. I wasn't planning on making another vegan teacher video, but then somebody told me the name of her newest TikTok account, which, can't someone be, like, fined or something for ban evading? Because this is, like, her 30th account since her main one got banned. And it's not, like, a backup or anything. Like, she has been constantly and consistently banned from TikTok since her main one got banned, like, last year. But anyway, someone gave me the name of the account. It's I Love Bella Vegan Dog. So I went and decided to have a look. And wow, some of these are just, like, there are several videos of her talking on camera, filming, while driving in traffic. What? I'm just gonna go ahead and play one for you guys. Roll clip.
Ban? Why would you want to ban someone who's trying to save animals? Wouldn't you want to ban people who are trying to hurt animals? Like, look at all these cars around. Given that only about 1 out of 100 people are vegan, could even be a lot less than that. Look at all of these 100 cars. And look at the one in front that just got put on a tow truck. Like, that's like you taking the one good person out of the whole crowd and saying, no, you're coming with me. We don't like you. You're too honest. You're too kind to the animals. How does that make any sense to you? You see, the good people should be allowed to go free. The only ones who should be on the truck and banned are all the other people who are putting dead animals here on TikTok and talking about hurting them. Listen, just be as vegan as possible. When you go shopping, put veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds in your shopping cart.
She is legit driving and talking about how vegan activists are morally superior to people being towed in a way, to people that eat meat and stuff, while filming a TikTok, which can result in people needing a tow because trying to avoid you filming.
What?
What? I'm getting strong Gabby Hanna filming while freaking out vibes. I mean, that would be like, hey guys, I'm just driving. Make it make sense. This is highly dangerous. I'm not trying to make this funny. Like, this is dangerous behavior. And she didn't make just this one TikTok that I showed you. She made multiple. She made like 5 or 6 of them. 5 or 6 videos. And each video can be roughly from 1 minute to 3 minutes long on TikTok. A video can be from 1 minute to 3 minutes. Let that sink in. She was consistently filming and responding to people, which means she had to be looking at her comments, reading comments, in order to respond to those comments while driving. I mean, I get it. It looked like she was in heavy traffic for some of the time, but, like, that still doesn't make it not dangerous for you. Like, that still doesn't make it not dangerous for all the people around you. I mean, I get it looks like she's on an interstate, so there's not going to be people walking across the road at that time, but, like, why risk other people while you're behind the wheel? She's clearly behind the wheel, judging by the position of the video. She's clearly behind the wheel, so why is she filming and driving? Why is she putting not only her own life, like, I know I don't like her as much as the next person, but I still don't want her to be in a horrific accident. I still don't want her to go out like that. As I would for any human being. That's a horrific way to go. I was in an accident as a small child. I still don't want to drive because of that. Like, it affects you. Being in a car accident, even if you survive, it affects you. Not to mention if you get injuries and survive. Like, this is just reckless behavior. Kids, if you've subscribed to her, please unsubscribe. That behavior alone should tell you where her mind is at, because that's just dangerous. That's reckless. She then posted this one roll clip.
This is for you, Mary Elizabeth, who says, I can eat whatever I want. My body, my choice. When there's a victim, though, everything changes. You can eat whatever you want, but not whomever you want. Not if you want to be considered to be a kind person. When you go to the shopping center, you can simply choose veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds. Put those in your shopping cart, because peace begins on your plate, so why not open up your heart? Why provide animals with a lifetime of misery when you can simply be on the right side of history? You can make this world a better place, Mary Elizabeth. You can do it 3 times a day with whatever you decide to put in front of you and into your body. Why not join us? Why not be brave enough to be vegan? Fair enough, kind enough, smart enough. You can do it. Join us.
I kind of said already what I wanted to say about this one in the speech bubbles, but for those of you probably just listening to this video, I really just said things like how she basically keeps saying this thing that animals are people and they're the same as humans, and that eating one is basically like people eating each other kind of thing. That it's not the same thing as that. And then she wanted to say that, oh, it's just as easy as not grabbing the meat. It's as easy as grabbing your meat, the fruits, the vegetables, the nuts, and putting those in your cart. It's that easy. And I've been researching things called food deserts, which are basically like really impacted residential areas. Like, these aren't just like rural areas that don't have access to food. These are like residential parts in cities that don't have access to like big grocery stores like a Walmart. All they have is like a little convenience store, where a lot of these places are near just like people's works and things. These are neighborhoods. These are places where people have to go miles in the city on buses and carry their groceries back. These are people that don't have that kind of access to a grocery store that you can just buy all these fruits, all these vegetables with. A lot of these people just go into these convenience stores, grab whatever's on the heating rack, and go home and eat that. Like, check your privilege. Check your privilege. Being vegan, down to its most basic form, is if you have the money to afford that lifestyle, because a lot of people cannot afford tofu. They can't afford the organic veggie burger. They can't afford things like that. They can't afford fruits and vegetables and nuts, because nuts are expensive. I bought a thing of cashews the other day. Hang on, I'll grab it. I bought this jar of cashews like a month ago, and I've been slowly eating out of it. It's a 2-pound bag of cashews. This right here is an almost $25 jar of cashews, and that was on sale. Let that sink in. That is a $25 jar of cashews. And the only reason why I got it for that price in my area is because I bought it on sale and these were just about to expire. That's it. A lot of people, I think you fail to realize, buy things on what's for sale. What is the cheapest option possible? Especially big families. You expect big families to switch to these more expensive foods. Because in a lot of areas, completely vegan lifestyle is a privilege for the rich. Like, I don't know how your prices are in Canada. I mean, they could be very different. This could probably cost you $5 where you live. But I know the most simplest things, like a thing of soy milk in Alaska, which is right near Canada. That costs you about $10, I heard. A gallon of milk or soy milk can cost upwards of $10 for a pint. Not even a gallon, a pint. Do you see that not everyone can be vegan yet? And if it's not a matter of price, it's a matter of health. I know I can't be fully vegan, even though I do eat a lot of my proteins in the form of nuts and stuff. I have to eat meat sometimes. And I get it from reputable sources. I get it from people that it's not a factory farm. It's not. But you think that everyone can be vegan and it doesn't matter if someone's allergic to something. That they'll just get used to it. Just check your privilege. Check your privilege. Thank you. That's all I'm going to say about that one. Then she posted this song, which I'm just gonna roll the clip.
There's no excuse for animal abuse. Not religion, not an eating disorder, not peer pressure, not your monetary status. Don't eat animals, don't buy their bodies, don't steal their milk, their blood, or their honey. Don't wear their fur or their feathers. It is only by the grace of God that you are not in their skin. Each time you see a public display of meat, dairy, stolen eggs, or fur in an ad, give it the middle finger. Each time you see an animal suffering, run to help as if you were the victim. Each time it's time to eat, ask for and choose the vegan option. Don't be a bully to vegan children or anyone who has compassion for the animals. Heaven awaits those who do their part with a compassionate heart. Every vegan started out like you, thinking they could never be vegan. It was a crazy thing to do, and yet here they are, 100% vegan, speaking out on behalf of the victims all over the world. Never think that you can't be an ethical animal rights activist, because not only can you do it, but it's also your moral duty and your destiny. Be brave, be better, be vegan, be loved, and start now.
Those people that said that she's starting to sound like a cult leader they're starting to have some points. I mean, heaven is open. The only way to get to heaven is to be vegan and to defend the animals, and saying that not your monetary status, which goes right into my last point, saying that it's not your monetary status. Yes, it is. Yes, it does. I just talked about the $20-some jar of almost expired cashews, did I not? The fact that she's saying that EDs, it doesn't matter if you have an ED. Eating, literally, just an ED, which I understand, like, I remember that one thing, that one video she made a long time ago, saying that people with EDs wanted to come in and steal her dog and eat her dog. People with EDs are not ravaging, hungry, insane people wanting to break in and take people's dogs to eat. As somebody who has suffered with their weight their entire life and has been from 96 pounds almost in the hospital to nearly 300 pounds and nearly in the hospital, I have had EDs and I still struggle with eating. I had trouble wanting to eat and not eat. I didn't want to eat, and when I did eat, I felt horribly guilty afterwards. All I'm gonna say about it. It's not always binge eating. Sometimes we literally don't eat for days and ignore the hunger. Like, that's it. It's not... Oh my god. I want to know your thoughts. I'm not going to say any more about this. This video is probably already long enough, and it was supposed to be a very short one. So, give this a like, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's talk about this in the comments. Click all the buttons, do all the things, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.